and fight within this environment. Because even when we're doing something, even when we're doing a lot of volunteer works and a lot of societal approach, we need to work together with other kind of organization and other non-government NGO as well, for us to make sure that our program actually is successful. So translating and also how to manage these resources in terms of office work and make sure that I can approach the society and approach other people.
That's good. Now, if you were appointed the leader of a team for a project, explain how you would manage the team.
You now have 30 seconds to prepare. You now have 2 minutes to respond.
The first thing that I would like to do is to divide each role into the team members so that all of us are more acquainted to what we need to do and the kind of progress that we need to have. The second thing is I want to establish a schedule so that each of us has a mini goal. At the end of the week, what are we supposed to achieve? Who are we supposed to approach? And we need to know what kind of aim that we are at the end of the day. Because sometimes, even though each of us are handling different matters, they are interrelated to each other. So some maybe have less work within a week, but they're still as equally important to make sure that everyone's work is going to go progress hand in hand perfectly. Second is I need to make sure to have someone else to do a supervisional role. Not just me, but also with another person as well, because I cannot see everything and what everyone is doing, but also we need to work together to make sure that everything is in progress. In terms of what is going to happen, I think that we need to make sure that each person know what they're aiming for and make sure there is already a system in place. We need to also evaluate from the start, who are we approaching, how are we going to approach it, and what kind of who can we actually ask for assistance within the organization. We need to know who the specific role of everyone in the team from the start towards the end. Other than that, just make sure there's a discipline to follow the schedule, to follow the deadline, and also make sure that everyone follows up. Because if one person actually not doing their job, it will affect the performance of the whole family. That's why me and another person will come in as the supervisors to make sure that everyone's roles is in place. And if not, we need to help those people or those group to make sure that their work will be finished by the end of the following week or the next deadline, so that everyone else can move forward.
End of task 2.
The final speaking task requires you to give a 3-minute oral presentation based on information shown on the computer screen. You are given 60 seconds to digest the information and prepare for the presentation. After that, you have 3 minutes to present the information. Here is a sample of the question.
Task 3. In this task, you will give a 3-minute presentation based on the information shown on the screen. You'll be given time to prepare before you present. Situation. One of Malaysia's biggest sources of revenue is from the tourism industry. This is mainly due to its many attractions, including culture, food, shopping facilities, beach resorts, and festivals, among others. You now have 60 seconds to read and prepare. You now have 3 minutes to respond.
Well, first off, we need to understand how tourism works in Malaysia. We need to capitalize on what we can aim and what we want to achieve. Our first main priority is that we have a lot of cultural heritage, and also we are very rich in culture. Not in Malay only, but we also celebrate a lot of diverse culture. So there's cultural festival like Hari Gawai, Taipusam, Hadau Keamatan, or even our own Raya celebration and Chinese New Year. We need to capitalize that to show the people how diverse we are and how integrated we are within society. This can also lead to other things as well. For instance, food and cuisine of different culture, and our restaurants that we promote to other people. We can make sure and show that we are a food heaven, for instance, to other people around the world, showing that there's an integrated culture from all around Malaysia.
Create created using Powtoon.